Folks, welcome back to Avi's Journeys, and today I'm in Glasgow and I'm up at the Bothwell Castle, so I'm going to show you it. This is the castle here, right in front of us. So it's a large medieval castle sited on a high, steep bank above a bend in the River Clyde in South Lanarkshire, Scotland. So it's located between Bothwell and Uddingston. So this is where, if you ever want to go and see it, I'm going to take you up to it. So it was built in the 13th century, folks, but before the rest of the castle was completed it was severely damaged in a series of sieges. So it was rebuilt in the early 15th century, enlarged the castle, but it was abandoned by the 18th century. So it's saying here King David, he was granted the barony of Bothwell to David in the middle 12th century. So the lands passed to its descendants, including his daughter, who had married William de Morville, son of William, son of Freskin, who was deceased by 1226. So it's got a lot of history, folks. Take you right round it. I get tickets for this, so I'm just hoping we can get in. Oh, it's got your booking tickets online. Ah, okay, so it's closed for lunch, folks, so I'll be getting in soon. So it's just telling you all the dates and the times. I'll just take you around it anyway, outside it at the moment. Obviously let's get all that up as well, so you can't get near that bit. So the Bothwell Castle, it's the largest and the finest of 13th century stone castle in Scotland. So much fought over during the Wars of Independence. Get right in it, folks. Look at the height of that. So this castle here, it was a strategic asset, so it was frequently changing hands between English and Scottish forces and suffering significant changes from sieges. So the most notable siege were Edward I's forces land siege to the castle. Oh, what a beautiful dog. Look at all the bricks and that, folks. I just love how all these castles and stuff, how they were made and how they, obviously the building's still standing. Look at it. And to think how much Scotland has a lot of history. I mean, just look at like a land right round it all. Look at all that. It's a very quiet place as well. All the way right round. Are they away for their lunch? Because it's your tickets, isn't it? Oh, you're waiting on tickets as well to get in? Right. I thought it was closed when I come up here. Well, there was no point doing it online. I'll tell you, but nosy over here, folks. Maybe windows. It's all in a beautiful area. You always notice that. I always hear about castles, don't you? They're always in a way far in a beautiful area. And it's always nice and quiet. Big bit of land all around it. There's a land over here as well, folks. There's your castle. There's just other people waiting to get in. There's part of the castle here as well. See what it says over here. So that says the gatehouse. 13th century stone foundings of a grand gatehouse began in the 13th century, but never complete. Oh, there's anything down here. I think it's a wee secret tunnel, folks. It looks like one, doesn't it? What? I wonder if I took all them bricks away. Go right underground. Yeah, look at the picture for you, folks. This is the other side yet, folks. Got all the windows, all the bars on them. Just thinking of the history, but everything that happened here. It's still in great condition out here. I'm a nosy bugger. I always like to see if there's any of these secret places. That goes right along, folks. All the way right over. You can see bricks up there, but There's a wee bit at the right hand side as well, it's open. That's where they all sneaked in. Oh, you can hear silence up here. So here it's showing you here the castle. So after the Wars of Independence, when the castle had been partially destroyed, Archibald the Grim, 3rd Earl of Douglas, became lord and began rebuilding. As shown you here folks, the feasting and the banking were central to the Earls of Douglas life here in the 1400s. So you can see all the tables, everybody all having something to eat. So obviously you can see there the man with the music, the flute, and then they're making they had all lavish dishes, as they say. We are not allowed in there, they've cut a lot off. And through here. Oh. So this would have been the castle here, folks. There's people sitting down having something to eat. Medieval siege warfare. So it was about in 1362, Joanna Moray, a descendant of Walter of Moray and of Bothwell, married Archibald Douglas. So they called him the Black Archibald, apparently because of his grim face when fighting the English, now became Bothwell's master. So finding the castle of Walter of Moray battered and bruised from the recent wars of independence, he set about rebuilding this. So it's showing you here the English siege of 1301. And this is all the cannonballs. They're all made from sandstone. All part of the castle. So stonesmen, they carved into the stones during the construction of the castle their signatures. I don't know if you can see there. It's hard to see it right enough, but there's one there, you'll see that one better. And then that one. This is where the fireplace was. So here, this was a spiral stair, so that gave access to the upper floors, but it was blocked when the stone wall fault was inserted around the 1400s. So there you go, folks. I knew there was entrances into here. And different wee bits. Door shut. I take it when they're shut. This is the ones you can't go on. Yep, that one's solid. doors are pure solid right enough. So this site of the doorway, so giving access to a cellar below the chapel, the deep slot held the timber drawbar, securing the door. So you notice the doorway above with drawbar slot is giving access into the west end of the chapel. So you can see in there, hard to tell right now, can't really see. So on the first floor is the chapel, above the ground floor cellar. So the two windows above that, these ones, that lit the finely vaulted channel. The altar was against the east wall on your left. So, and up here was the bench seating. I know it's hard to tell by just looking at it the way it is now, but just try to give you a wee inclination what it once was. Look at this, folks. So this was called the southeast tower. So it's 3 well appointed rooms that was here above the storage basement. So this is the fireplaces that are here. You can actually see up at the top here, like you can actually see like the shape. You know it's there was a chapel. So this is the basin where the priest gave out the communion, as you can see right at the top, or chalice. Fascinating, isn't it, when you see all this stuff, all different places, what it once was. So this is showing you here. So this was the private chapel above our heads here. I know it's so what used to stand here was 2 floors of residential accommodation, so only the south walls remain. It's good, because what they've done is they put up wee plaques on the walls as well, just to explain what was where, and it gives you an idea about the whole place. Because there's sometimes when you walk into places and you go, what's really the history about it, you know, but up here it's giving you all plaques everywhere. So there's some here. So this is the back gate, and that was going into the castle. That was the prison tower in there. This is where all the prisoners went. It's showing you all there. That's the top of the castle. And the flags. Look at that, folks. What a beautiful building, what, eh? So this is where the Lord's residence in the 13th century, housing 3 floors of accommodation above a storage basement. So this one was partially destroyed in the 1337 and rebuilt on a more modest scale, though no longer serving as the Lord's private quarters. A shame we can't get right in there to see the rest of it. So, shut off, all locked. Actually, is that locked? Oh, yeah, it is. Everything's all locked. Sir Walter, he designed one of the greatest scarier buildings in Scotland, so he did. Somebody been writing on that one there. I don't know whether that's just, obviously, people that's come to see the place. But then again, it's ground right in. Have a look, look. Oh, wait a minute. That says here, W. Allen, July 1879. So, all the names. Look at that one there, folks. That says 1891. And they've drew a circle around it as well. I think them ones there are just been, somebody's been drawn on that to make it look as well. Like 2007. Put my name on it. 25 to 25. Look at that one, folks. 1879, and that's all round in there. This one's J. H. Taylor. Quite a lot of names that's on that, it's all kind of put together. JK. It'd be amazing if you could, obviously, if they had a plaque where you can look up at who the people were and what they look like, you know, rather than just their names on the stone. And one there, 3144. Well, folks, this is the Bothwell Castle. I'd like to get right in up to the top, but obviously the scaffolding up, can't get near it. Or up there, it'd be good to go up there. Well, look at where the roof is shaped, up at the top. All castles are the same, aren't they? All kind of shaped the same at the top. That one there is a kind of triangle shape at the top area as well. Well, there you are, folks. So if you ever want to visit it, it's Bothwell Castle and it's up in Glasgow. So thanks for coming along with me. Till next time, thank you. Folks, I'm in Newark Castle now, so it's open for the season. So this is actually Port Glasgow. So it's just about 40 minutes from Glasgow, so if you're ever wanting to come. So I'm going to take you all around the castle. This is the storage basement, the 15th century tower house. I've got all the stones up at the top. Oh, gonna be stairs. Look at the wee windows, folks. That is narrow. Wow, that's so narrow. God, they've actually got ropes here, so if you want to hang on.
GPS signal lost.
Bloody sat nav. Put off.
Head south towards Castle Road, then continue straight onto Castle Road.
Wait there, I'll shove this off. Hey, this is right. Oh, you can't go in there. Wow, he's go up and up and up. Oh my God, make me dizzy. Oh, there's the water over there, folks. Right, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Must have been fit back in them days. Oh, here we are at the top. So over there's the Coronation Park, Port Glasgow, Clyde. Different bits. Over there, folks, is the Ferguson Marine. This castle was actually in great condition. So it is. There's our Scottish flag up at the top, folks. I wonder if this is the original door. It looks like it. Oh, here we go, back down again. So this is me downstairs. It's a big place, this. On the outside it doesn't look big. The kids. So this is a storage cellar. Would have been the wine cellar, covers the private stairs. Private stairs to the wine cellar, which is up there. Let's have a wee walk over here first. These cellars contained fine foods and wines, but later the house some more fearsome residents. And this is it. You wouldn't think that, would you? Let's tell you to know. And so there's like a drain over there. This is where they had the fashion and feast. So this is the kitchen. That's where we'd have all their meats and joints, and that was a salt box over here. oven. Used to make bread. Where the water would come from, right here. So it was called the slop drain, and right here as well. So it would flow along here and go down there. This balls. So what that was for here was for grinding corn. I think this was the play area. Looks like a big shape of a key, didn't it? What's that there? Can't see anything. I think this is what they used to play with. Skittles. And knock them down. That's like solid. It's like wee balls. Goes on and on this place, doesn't it, folks? Oh, got it here, got the cellar. Hope it's not hundreds of spirals. Private stair. Look at that wee window. Oh wow, wasn't expecting this. This is massive. Look all the way up at the top. So this is called in the hall of Newark. So it's telling you in here, oops, Patrick and Margaret Crawford had 16 children over 44 years of marriage. However, their life in the castle was far from peaceful. A complaint submitted to the Privy Council described Patrick's violence towards Margaret. So in the hall of Newark, Patrick speaks and comes running to her, but she fled so fast as her age and about would serve her, and he with a sword followed her with all his speed, resolved to have killed her. Lovely. What's this? I think this is the wine cellar. Wow, look, is there a way up this one or not? I've done a wee vlog on this before, but it was all outside, folks, so if you watched it at the start of my channel, I did go outside and speak about Newark Castle. So finally I'm getting inside. Okay, window. God, this place is big. Wow, look at that. So I'll tell you a wee bit about it, folks. So the land on which the Newark Castle is built belonged to the Denniston family, and became part of the Maxwell estate. So this is when Elizabeth Denison married Sir John Maxwell in 1402. So the castle was built by a descendant, probably George Maxwell, in the late 1500s. So in 1668 George Maxwell sold some acres of the land around his castle to burghers of Glasgow to allow them to erect a port for handling Glasgow's trade. So this is why the harbour was named the New Port Glasgow. So this is the bedchamber. So originally screened off from the gallery with its own fireplace and closet in the turret. Wow. Oh, here's the seagulls. Can I go over them windows? Look at them. Well, obviously just a bit of glass, but I think I came that way. I'm getting lost already. I think I came that way. So this was the grand gallery, stretching the length of the second floor. So all this bit was that, and it's just showing you here, folks. So separated from the gallery by wooden partitions was comfortable bedchambers for the family. Each room had a fireplace and a closed stool closet. Another window, look out, that looks, it's just beautiful looking, isn't it? Right on the Clyde. Oh, this is with that looks like a wee prison type thing over there, we're going to get locked in. Just that's just the toilet. Okay, over here. See if there's anything else I've missed. I don't think so. So in here, folks, is a wee bit for the kids to come. Just colour in and play. There's a bit over there. I was just telling you a wee bit about, obviously, Patrick Maxwell being a violent man and an unknown murderer. So in a single day, in 1584, Patrick murdered both Sir Robert Montgomery and his son William. So this is the bedchamber. here. That's last year's. Let's see what What's this thing about? There's a bit over here. No, I think that's us, folks. Show you outside now. There you are. Newark Castle. I don't know if I went in that bit over there actually. Doors there, solid. Probably need a key to get in. Beautiful castle. I mean, it's excellent condition, inside and out. I'll go over this bit. I mean, look at it. This bit over here looks as if they've held people prisoners in here. Look at that view, folks. Beautiful. Yep, but that looks as if they've been kept prisoner in there. And they did say Robert Maxwell wasn't a very nice man. I mean, he killed his own son. Look at that. So obviously it's got stairs up there as well. And there's the castle, folks. Newark Castle. I hope you enjoyed that, folks. So I've covered Newark Castle today and Bothwell Castle. So thanks for watching. Till the next time, thank you.